Hey everybody, it's Ian the Off Kilter Crafter. I hope you're having a great day today. Today we're going to be taking on a new adventure and I'm super excited to give this whole unique experience a try. I've done a little bit of these before, but today we're going to dive in head first into a really great opportunity. I was recently approached by Cinnamon Cooney, the Art Sherpa. Y'all know her, y'all love her, and of course her husband John. They approached me about becoming a part of the Art Sherpa design team, and I gladly accepted, and I'm excited for this opportunity because there's a lot of great ways that we can really bring the community together, bring this art community together and have a lot of fun. So I'm actually going to be participating in the ATC, or Artist Trading Card, wait, I'm doing it wrong for y'all, Artist Trading Cards swap. So I'm actually going to be creating a small piece of artwork that will get mixed into the bunch, so that way one of you out there will hopefully receive the art that I create. So make sure, if you are interested in signing up for the ATC swap, that you go check out the website. There's going to be lots of details. I'm going to put them down in the description box below. Make sure if you don't see all the details, you hit that show more button, because YouTube shows you about this much, and then once you hit that show more button, it'll go through and open up the panel so that way you can see all of the amazing information that I'm going to be putting down there for you. This is, like I said, this is a brand new discovery and a brand new journey for me, so it's going to be a little rocky for this first video. This is the first month that we're going to be doing this, and I'm super excited because along with the box that I received, there was this mystery item inside of it, and I don't know what's inside this box, but I know it's going to be supplies that will help me to create my ATC. Not only do I get to use the mystery supplies in the surprise box, but I also get to use the supplies that I have here in my craft room, so I can mix all sorts of different medias together to create a great piece of art, and hopefully one of you out there will get to enjoy it whenever it gets shipped off. So lots of details. Like I said, if you want to become a part of the ATC swap, make sure to click down in that description below and check it all out. So let's go ahead and open up the mystery box and see what we got. Now, before I get into what's inside the surprise mystery box, I did want to say thank you to Cinnamon and John. They sent me these ampersand extraordinary surfaces for your art. They are ampersand panel advantage. I'm not very good in the painting world. I'm not very experienced in the painting world, but I do know that these are supposedly some of the best surfaces to paint on. I know Cinnamon was painting on one of these whenever we were at NAMTA, and so I'm excited to give these a try, and I don't know exactly what I'm getting myself into with these, but I'm excited to check them out and see what happens. So here comes the fun part. This is amazing, by the way. This is all real wood. It is a thin piece of wood that has been wrapped in with a leather cord. Really excited to see what's inside. So instead of talking about it, let's go ahead and open it up and see what we have. Which way should I do it? I think I should open it this way, yeah. Oh my goodness, all the squiggles inside when you first open it up. Let's see if I can make sure to not make a big mess. Let's see. Ooh, we have golden hands yellow medium. We have golden phthalo blue. We have a golden Namthal red light. I don't know if I'm saying these colors right. Cinnamon's gonna kill me if I don't say them correctly. We have a, ooh, what is this? Oh, we have a golden titanium white. It's open. I don't know if that means the container's already been opened or what. I'm not sure. Let's see what else. Oh, we got a Art Sherpa pin. Oh wait, it's a mirror. I thought it was a pin. I don't know what this is. I'll have to look at that later. The master brush cleaner. It is a brush cleaner, so this must be some sort of, I don't know how to use this, but yeah, it's a brush cleaner. Let's see, and then it looks like, yep, okay, so I gotta dig in here and not dig all this out. Let's see, we got a, what is this one? It is a brush, obviously. Oh, this is a cloud. This is a cloud, a number 4 cloud brush. There's several brushes in here. Oh, there's a lot of brushes in here. Oh my. There is a number 6 fan. I don't even know if you can see that. And then there's a number 4 flat quart. Bright. No, it's a bright. I knew that. Just kidding. Haha. It's a bright and a number 2 bright. Alright. So we got 4 brushes in here, along with 4 paints and a brush cleaner. And I can actually add these to, I have some other brushes over here. This one's obviously a little too big for this, but I have another bright over here, which is the number 8. When I visited Cinnamon on her YouTube channel back this last Thanksgiving, she gave me a whole bunch of brushes. So I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this. This is really exciting. So one thing I forgot to mention is each month there will be some sort of theme that we're gonna be creating on. And this month's theme is hope. So I'm gonna use the next 24 hours to kind of think about a design and think about what I want to do using these materials for hope. I hope that I can create something pretty awesome. And remember, our ATCs are pretty small, so I have to think of something that will be a small piece of art. She even said in her letter to us to enjoy big art adventures making, please enjoy your big art adventure making small art. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out, this would be, I don't know what I would do with this. So many possibilities. So I'm gonna check back in with y'all in about 24 hours once I kind of figure out what I'm doing for my ATC, and hopefully we'll create something awesome. Oh my gosh, I was digging around inside the box just to make sure there was nothing else, and there was one more thing. There's a cute little Art Sherpa button in there as well. Didn't want to leave that out. Alright, it's been about 24 hours and I've had enough time to kind of think about what I want to do for this. I hope I get this right, or there's no right or wrong in art, but I hope I do justice to this piece. I've opened up my ampersand canvas board, and you probably noticed that this is a little bit larger than a standard ATC. A standard ATC is going to be about 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches. It's about the size of a playing card. This one is actually, let's see, it is 4 3/4 by, I think, 3. Yeah, so this one's a little bigger than your standard ATC. However, I've been assured by the Sherpa that this will still get included. So, and this counts, is what she told me. So everything's fine. And this is what they included in the kit, anyways. So this is what I'm going to use. It's a canvas board, so it's actual piece of board. But supposedly the ability to paint on this is amazing, from what they say. I'm not a true artist. I mean, painting artist at least. So I'm not exactly sure. I am going to use my golden paints to paint with today, and I'm going to use my Ken Oliver craft sheet as my kind of mixing palette. I have no idea, to be honest. This is kind of scaring me a little bit. If I'm allowed to put this material onto, or the paint onto the craft mat. I don't know that it's gonna come out. It's the craft mat is supposed to resist everything. Only alcohol ink, I think, would be something that stains it. So I don't know if this is gonna stain or not. No idea. Worst case scenario, it stains it, and whatever, it's not a big deal. So I'm gonna use this as my kind of palette area to work from. So I'm just gonna put on, I don't even know how much paint I need, so I'm just gonna glob some out and kind of swatch it out as I go. And we'll kind of play this by ear and see how this all works. I hope it works well, and I hope I'm able to get my idea across as to what I'm doing. I don't know if I will though. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm actually going to grab a brush that was not included in the surprise kit. This is a Silver Bright. This is a number 8 brush. This is, of course, one of the Sherpa brushes. She gave me this one whenever I was visiting her for Thanksgiving. So I'm going to take some of the phthalo blue and I'm going to mix it with some of the white because I want to create a kind of sky blue. Ooh, I probably got way too much blue there. I'm going to end up using all of this white just to tone down the blue. And I'm also forgetting that I'm working with a small canvas and that I don't need a whole bunch of paint, but that's what we're going with. Okay, I think I've gotten the color that I want, or something close to it. Let me make sure that I'm not going to spread some darker blue onto my canvas that I don't want. Make sure that's good and mixed. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paint up my canvas this light blue. This would probably be a whole lot easier if I had a canvas, or an easel, I mean. If I had an easel, I'm sure that would be a lot easier to do. Okay, so there's our first step. Doesn't look too amazing yet, but we're gonna let that dry for just a moment and I'm gonna clean out my brush. This would be a wonderful time for me to have a paint puck so that way I could get all this paint out of my bristles. But I don't have one of those, so we're just going to use the bottom of the container a little bit. Alright, so I'm gonna get this, oh my, I'm getting it everywhere. Okay, I'm learning how to load up my brush and I realized that I had a lot of paint in there, and many of you, if you watch the Art Sherpa, are probably screaming at me for making such a big mistake, but you know, it happens. This is new to me, so I'm learning. Okay, I'm gonna hit my canvas with a little bit of heat just to dry it off a little bit. Okay, I had to go run and clean out my brush because I felt like this blue color is really staying in it, and I think what I did is I didn't wet my brush. I think I was supposed to wet the brush, and yeah, you know, adventures in art, right? I've been on the Art Sherpa's show before, and you would think I would remember to do stuff like that, but since I don't paint every day, this is all kind of new to me. Alright, so I'm going to use, next up, I think this is dry enough. Yeah, this is dry enough that I can start working on it. I'm going to use the cloud brush. This is the number 4. And I remember that the Sherpa told me you don't use this brush vertically, you use it kind of on its side and kind of scumble around this way. So we're gonna give that a try and see what happens. I think I do wet this brush. It's hard for me to remember when you dry brush and when you don't. But we'll get this brush going and see what happens. So I'm gonna grab some of this white and I'm gonna create a cloud. Oh, maybe I wasn't supposed to wet this brush. Although it's not looking too bad. I think this brush is too wet though. That doesn't look very good. It's all... Maybe I am supposed to wet it. That cloud looks a lot better when I was wetting it. Alright, let's get the brush wet. Oh, the adventures of art, right? I definitely feel like I was doing something wrong when using this brush. I'm gonna have to go back and watch Cinnamon as she uses this brush, so that way I have a better idea. I also think I have a problem with my blue for the sky. It's dry, but it's not as dry as I would expect it to be, so I thought I hit it long enough with my heat tool, but obviously I didn't. I was worried that I was actually going to overheat it, so I think I under dried it whenever I was doing that. So I'm going to grab my heat tool back out, and hopefully this time we'll dry it completely. Okay, I think I have officially gotten it dry. It is definitely dry to the touch. That is still a little wet, so I think if I avoid kind of those textured areas, I should be okay, because those will need to obviously dry a little bit longer. But the blue background has dried and the rest of it has dried. I like this cloud a lot. I think this one looks the best out of the three. Like I said, I'm going to need to go back and figure out how to use that brush properly and what I'm doing wrong. I'm sure Cinnamon can give me some good tips on that as well. Next up, we're going to jump in and have a little fun now, hopefully. I'm going to pull out, this was in the surprise box, this is a number 2 Bright. And since the theme is hope, I feel like rainbows are a good kind of hope symbol, so we're going to create a rainbow. Hopefully, if I can draw it out nicely, we're going to create a rainbow. I'm going to grab some of the red and start it off, because you know every rainbow starts off with red, and we're just going to grab a little bit of the red here, and if I can do this right, this should be the perfect width for me to draw. We're just going to take this out and I'm going to gently slope it down. I think I'm just going to let it kind of trail off right there. Alright, so there's our first little stripe. Let me touch it up right here. I really should have done this on an easel, because I think that would help with the shifting, but I don't have an easel, and I'm used to doing crafts here on my craft table. I'm not used to doing it on an easel. So, alright, so next we need to mix a little bit of this red and yellow together to form an orange. So I'm going to come off this side and grab a little yellow, and I'm going to come off of this side and grab a little red, and hopefully mix them together into an orange. Okay, there we go. So I was able to mix my 3 colors and white together, and I literally got a full rainbow. That was pretty cool, and I kind of like how this came out. It's not perfect. It is definitely not perfect, but that's pretty awesome. I'm gonna reach over here and see if I can find, here it is. I was looking for this super fine detail brush. This is a 0 round brush, and I want to see if I can, let's see, I'll probably do it in white. I want to sign my name down here at the bottom corner. Okay, alright, so there we go. I was able to put that all together, so, yeah, I'm kind of impressed with myself a little bit, because I wasn't expecting that to work out the way this is pretty much what I saw in my head when I came up with the idea for this, and it kind of worked out. So here's a close-up on the final piece. Lots of fun putting that together and figuring out the balances of the 3 different colors in white to figure out how to get all of the colors of the rainbow, and I somehow managed to do it without too much trouble. So yeah, that turned out pretty cool, I think. So in all honesty, it was a little bit of struggle to make this happen, as I'm not that great of a painter. I've done a few paintings before with cinnamon, but painting is kind of one of those areas that I need to work more on, so maybe through this I'll be able to work on my painting skills and get better at it. It's a simple one, but sometimes the simple ones are the best, and of course it has a great message of hope, and rainbows to me just always have hope and lots of good feelings behind them, so that's what I wanted to do with this one, since the theme for this month is hope. I think being a part of the ATC design team is going to be a great way for me to exercise my art and kind of get better at practicing and doing more of it, so that way I can create some really awesome pieces just like this one. So I hope you will take the journey as well. More information, like I said at the beginning of the video, is down in the description below. And don't forget, if you're new to my channel, that you make sure to hit that button down below that says subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and get great updates every time I post a new video by clicking that bell icon. That gives you notifications, so that way you know every time I post a new video or go live. You can also hit that thumbs up button today if you like this video. That definitely helps me out, and it lets YouTube know that you like my video, and then hopefully YouTube will then share it across YouTube land. You can also get social with me by checking out all my social media links down in the description below. Make sure to go check those out and get social with me over on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Periscope, although I'm not really on Periscope anymore. Just all the places. Make sure to go check those out down in the description below. I hope everybody has a great day, and remember guys, keep it off kilter. Bye!